Hi, I'm Alex Grieve, better known as IB Crazy, and in this video I'm reviewing the Syma X5C Quadcopter. Straight up, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give the Syma X5C a straight up 9.5. For a $45 to $50 quadcopter, you just can't beat it. There are only two things I would change. One, the transmitter control range is relatively short, and thus if you want to convert it to FPV, such as I did on this model, well, you might want a control upgrade to get some more distance out of it. The other thing I didn't care for was that it only has auto level mode. There is no rate mode. Of course, no toy quadcopter that I know of actually has a rate mode, so maybe I shouldn't count it against it. But everything else about this vehicle is excellent. I can't speak enough about how well this thing performs. Indoor and outdoor, this thing can be flown in just about everything except high wind gusts. It does great. The other great thing is it's extremely durable. This vehicle probably has 200 flights on it and at least 150 hard crashes, whether it ended up tumbling down the stairs at my warehouse or smashing into a corner. The prop guards are extremely durable. They definitely take a crash. I've never replaced the prop despite the thing coming with spares. For the line of sight vehicle, well, this quickly became my dog's favorite toy. This is my first, this is my fourth. Where are my second and my third? Well, this is what they look like after the dog takes about 300 bites out of them. These each have at least 300 catches from my dog in the air, who is a German Shepherd Greyhound mix. She loves to chase stuff and she also likes to chew. And well, I can't deny her favorite toy, especially considering I could pick up one of these from GearBest for $22. That's a pretty cheap dog toy, especially for the amount of entertainment you get out of it. Like I said, it's amazing that this thing still flies despite being this mangled. The problem with it, the dog chewed through it and actually broke the receiver internally, and well, for $20, it's just not worth it. Another great thing about these is multiple flight modes. It has both low rates and high rates. The low rates are great for flying indoors and for tight spaces. For outdoors, high rates are awesome. You can fly high rates indoors, but you're going to find that the vehicle gets to the other end of the house or the building very, very quickly. So if you want to fly sensitive thumbs, it works, but for indoor, you're probably going to want low rates. Another great thing is this has the auto flip switch. Hit the button, press one side, the vehicle flips over and recovers. The great thing about this is it seems extremely stable. One problem that quadcopters often have is when you reduce the throttle and the vehicle begins to descend, if you suddenly kick on the throttle and attempt to recover, it often wobbles, often out of control, and will still crash. This doesn't do that. It simply snaps upright, recovers, and keeps on going. It's extremely controllable, and it's a lot of fun for a beginner, an intermediate, or even an advanced pilot who just wants to trash a vehicle knowing it won't break. I would say the Syma is a value at twice the price. So if you're looking for a great quadcopter just to knock around with, this is it. This has my highest recommendation. So if you want to see what I do with it, keep watching.
The Syma is incredibly fast in high rates. You can see it's actually outrunning my dog. Well, at full throttle it is. At reduced throttle, well, yeah, that happens. And the great thing is that it won't hurt her in any way. You can stick your fingers right into the rotors while it's spinning and you just get a little pinch. And that's about it. So it's not even enough to deter the dog from going after it another time. And amazingly, she can get it in her mouth 6 or 7 times before I need to actually adjust something and fix it.
No, Camilla.
You'll also note that a few times I've been throwing the quadcopter from the top without the rotor spinning and then throttling up after it's in flight, and yet it still manages to retain control. Another thing you'll notice when the dog hits it and it spins out of control, it regains control rather quickly. This is absolutely incredible for a toy quad. It's a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this review of the Syma X5C. If you want to see some of the other modifications I've done to it, including upgrading the control and converting it to an FPV video ship, please see my channel for further details. I'm IB Crazy, and keep 'em flying.